Yo guys, and welcome back to this new stream here on the channel. And on today's stream we're going to discuss the Bitcoin price analysis. And guys, quickly going to talk about it. I will be right away say it, I'm running on my hotel Wi-Fi and I don't know exactly how good the connection will be for streaming. I just tried some things here and I think it should be good enough to keep the stream up and running. So guys, thank you so much for once again tuning in towards this amazing new live stream. And on today's stream we're going to discuss the Bitcoin market all live together, because I personally think as soon as we are breaking this horizontal level of resistance here on Bitcoin, I personally am expecting that the market is going to create a continuation towards the upside as well. Quick note to everyone out there, if you just tuned in and if you're of course as well not maybe paying attention towards it, the first Bitcoin US based futures ETF just opened. You can see here the ticker is BITO. You can see it just opened. Not a lot of information, but this is of course massive, and the next major thing we're going to focus on is of course the next spot approval that we're going to be looking for, of course. So looking forward towards on how this is going to be unfolding for the whole market in general, and how this is going to be reacting towards everything we're going to see here in the space. So looking forward towards how this is going to be unfolding as well. I see the chat right away saying, is XRP going to write? We're going to talk about several projects here on the stream. So guys, make sure to get comfortable. We are just getting started. And of course, what is going to be important is, in my opinion, right now, this 1 hourly candle close. So Bitcoin is right now trading, of course, still above our horizontal level of resistance. And we have been warning you guys that we could have been breaking bearish out of this pattern. That was, of course, a very, very big likely scenario to play out here, because I was still saying, and I will be still saying it, the market here on the MACD and RSI is showing us weakness. We are seeing a lot of weakness getting unfolded in the market, and the chances are relatively high that we're just going to get a pullback. That is for sure true. But what we can right now see here, since because the ETF just opened, this is of course granting bullish news towards the market, and of course the euphoria still yet have to be starting. And of course, if this was a really big fake out, we have been already of course re-entered this channel. And of course, what I do want to be seeing here in general is of course this 1 hourly candle close above this level. Then I want to see the next 1 hourly candle close retrace back towards this previous resistance target, like you can see over here. And if we're going to see a retracement like that, I do think we are having literally the sky is the limit. Of course, we have a lot of possibilities where we could be potentially grow towards. Of course, if we're going to look at the Bitcoin all-time high, it's the 64.9k from the wick that we were just at. We were only 2.5% away from it from the point of recording right now here. And excuse me, I'm getting knocked at my door. Give me a second. Excuse me so much for that. I had to open real quickly. It's nothing special, so it's okay. But yeah, guys, what we're right now looking at, excuse me so much for being away for a second, is of course the Bitcoin price. That's currently, by the way, re-entering this ascending triangle. Excuse me for being away for a second. Had to quickly open up the door. But what you can currently see here is that Bitcoin is right now retracing back in towards the ascending triangle. This, of course, a thing that as a Bitcoin bull you do not want to be seeing right now here. First of all, we are seeing that Bitcoin is creating a big wick on the top side, and while we are creating this big wick on the top side right now here, we're as well seeing that Bitcoin probably is not able to close its 1 hourly candle above this horizontal level of resistance. And if it's going to be so, and of course a close like this, a not very significant close above it, is already close that I don't like here. So if we're going to get a close like this here, unless we're going to see a significant pump in the last 10 seconds, what I do not expect, to be honest. I will be expecting, of course, the market will be probably have some more bearish momentum here as well, because yeah, we have been seeing a breakthrough. Yes, that's true, but not a very significant one. So it's not my most favorite scenario, and I still will be saying take this breakout with a grain of salt right now here. This is for me not a massive bullish breakout, because it's just not good enough. It's just too big of a wick on the top side. It's not a significant breakthrough. And I still will be saying to you guys out there is that, of course, the momentum indicators still are looking a little bit more bearish. So, yeah, I want to be seeing, of course, a new all-time high getting created over here. Fortunately, we have been breaking through this range here, but I will be not approaching it like a clear breakthrough. So we have to still wait for this 1 hourly candle to see some more confirmations. And on the exact time of recording, you can see the the Bitcoin futures ETF is dropping off. And because the futures ETF is dropping off, you can see Bitcoin is following. Because if you look right now towards these two charts here, so this is the 5-minute on the Bitcoin ETF, and if you look into Bitcoin right now on the 5-minute, you can see this is very similar. We're seeing similar price structure getting created here. So the lower the BITO chart is going, the ProShares Bitcoin strategy, of course, the lower they are going to go, the more likely it is that Bitcoin is going to run as well a little bit lower. So let's see how this 1 hour will be performing right now on Bitcoin. What is, of course, going to be a very bullish scenario is that we are going to create a big wick on the lower side, and of course going to go for a push towards the upside. I will be not opening a long position right now because I think it's too big of a risk to open a long position right now on this retest, even though I would love to say yeah, we are seeing a breakout and I want to be, of course, opening a long position, but still I'm going to say and grant to you guys out there, it's still for me too big of a risk for the potential reward, of course. But yeah, like you guys already know probably, I've been here in this position since 42,000 US dollars. So, of course, I have been adding a little bit more to my position. So right now, it's the entry price is sitting around 46,000 US dollars. I will be just keeping my trade open. But of course, in terms of, for some guys out there that are not in position right now here, they want to be maybe opening a new position over here, I will be definitely be a little bit more careful. So, what is the chat saying here? Some people are saying, where is the strength? No, please, no swing failure. I mean, we are right now seeing a bigger wick on the top side getting created. Of course, some people are getting scared because of this, but I will be saying you already, I mean, I'm not necessarily worried for a major correction, but what will be healthy right now for the market? And as well, let me take a quick look to the 4-hourly chart, guys. Let me go over my analysis because I've just only looked at the 1-hourly candles, but let me go over some charts I want to be discussing with you guys, right? So what we can be right now see here is as well, that Bitcoin on the 4-hourly candles is creating some very interesting structures. So this is a very bearish buying structure, in my opinion, that we are right now creating. So you can see Bitcoin run up so heavily towards the upside. What is going to be likely at some point, we could be seeing another rally up here, but it's going to be likely that at some point, Bitcoin is going to cool off before then, of course, continue its way up here. Is it going to be today? Is it going to be next weekend? Is it going to be next week? We don't know for sure. But what we should be anticipate here is at least one thing, and this is of course what I am anticipating. And of course I know the best strategy with Bitcoin is being patient. So if you're recognizing some things here, the best thing to do afterwards is be patient. So what you can see right here is, first of all, let me discuss some momentum, right? So Bitcoin has been continuing the rally towards the upside, and while we have been setting this higher high structure here on the 4-hourly candles, the RSI dropped off. So RSI formed bearish divergence, looking extremely bad on the 4-hourly candles. And while we are doing so as well, MACD forming lower highs. So of course MACD dropping off momentum as well. If you compare towards these highs, you can see dropping off momentum as well. If you compare to these highs, dropping off momentum, price action still increasing. So MACD, RSI looking both very bearish right now in the on the 4-hourly candles. And of course, so basically what we're seeing on the momentum indicators is that they are telling us right now here, so the momentum indicators are right now telling me I want to be a little bit more cautious. Momentum indicators are right now telling me, okay, Rover, please take it with a grain of salt. Be careful if you're going to long Bitcoin. So I'm not saying, to be once again clear, because how it works with momentum indicators, a lot of people don't understand it correctly, because I always talk about momentum indicators, and especially on the 4-hour time frame, guys. We are seeing bearish signals getting formed on the momentum indicators on the 4-hourly time frame, but it could be for sure so that we're going to continue to rally. But this is only for me a warning shot that Bitcoin is going to reverse in the coming 1 towards, let's say 5 towards 10 days here, maybe earlier. But at least what I am expecting right now here is that there will be a market pullback within coming 10 days. And also that comes together with the option expiration of next week here on Friday. So that's of course very important to look at as well. If we're looking through some trend lines, you can see right now we are forming a new pattern. We are forming a new pattern on the Bitcoin 4-hourly chart. So you can see Bitcoin forming higher low, higher low, higher low. So basically in higher low structure. But while we're doing so, we're forming this diminishing high structure as well. So we are forming significantly higher lows, but at the same time, we're forming this diminishing high structure with, of course, a resist line on top of it. And this is resulting in, of course, Bitcoin creating such an rising wedge. Indeed, rising wedge is a typical bearish bias pattern for Bitcoin as well. And I see my connection is flipping ever so slightly, so excuse me if the connection is a little bit worse right now. Excuse me so much for that, but I will be trying to, of course, keep you guys up to date, even though the connection is a little bit worse right now. But you can clearly see that we're forming a rising wedge. Of course, you're maybe wondering what is the price target of the rising wedge. So rising wedge can be still breaking out towards the upside. Don't get me wrong, but the chances are only relatively low that's going to break out towards the upside. If we're willing to see a breakout towards the upside, I want to be seeing this trend line getting broken on top side. But if we're going to break down here, my price target will be, of course, the lower side of the wedge. What is the lower side of the wedge? It's going to be, of course, this 59.2k level. And what comes together with the 59.2k level? Let me quickly address this to you guys out there. The 59.1k, the 59.2k or 59.1k level comes together with this very significant chart in front of your eyes right now here. So I don't know what happened with the drawing. I will be just extending. I don't know what happened with the drawing. So, yeah, this is, of course, the 59. If we're going to be looking at our target on the lower side, it's going to be as well equaling the 59.1k here. So these levels come together. And besides that is the 59.1k as well a very strong bottom, because it has been providing us, of course, previous major resistance over here. Like you can see, previous major resistance and support is getting found as well on this level. So we'll be for sure aiming, if we're really going to get a pullback, where I will be longing the market, it's going to be on the 59.1k towards the 58.7k. That is going to be my major accumulation zone. But of course, I am not saying we're going to go towards this level right now, but if we're going to see a rollover from here and going to generate, and people are going to panic, and of course some people in maybe a potential correction are going to say, oh, Bitcoin is looking bearish, Bitcoin is going back to 40k or 52k, I will be already long on 58k, because I don't think that we're going to see such a significant pullback, because the market is still extremely bullish. And of course, probably a lot of people are going to short the market right now, and are shorting the market right now as well, because if I looked at my trade right now, guys, I'm in a long position, and what I can currently see here, if I'm just analyzing some on-chain data here, is that the funding rates are only 0.0146, and that's of course not extremely high. So it means that there's still a relatively big amount of people right now. It is definitely not the time yet to close this massive long position, and I will be definitely looking forward towards even making more gains with this trade. So looking forward towards this, and excuse me for this because I have to quickly adjust something like this. Yes, so what I will be aiming for is, of course, if we're going to see this rising wedge breaking down, I want to be seeing a 4-hourly candle close below it. As soon as we're going to close a 4-hourly candle below this level of upward sloping support, I will be aiming, of course, for this target on the 59.1k. And like I just told you a moment ago, this is as well an extreme strong support zone. This is basically a support zone. And of course, if it's going to be somewhere in the green box, yeah, that's very likely. Is it going to be the bottom or the top? We don't know for sure, but I will be, of course, for average price, look at the 58.7, 58.6k. It's going to be a very strong accumulation zone in my opinion. And of course, guys, if you're subscribed to this channel, you will be at least stay notified if we're going to be seeing a breakout, because I will be for sure keeping you guys up to date about this. So as well, if we're looking to the top side of resistance over here, I will be just placing on the resistance box over here, because I don't really like that line. I will be still look at this chart right now and say it has not been breaking out yet here, because I don't like the breakthrough. I do not like the big wick on the top side, and I want to be seeing some more confirmations coming in here. And once I'm talking about confirmations, guys, I want to be seeing, of course, just Bitcoin printing some higher highs. And what you can see right now as well here is upper sloping resistance line. So if I'm just removing this resistance right here, this resistance box, and you can connect these dots, you can see we're still getting rejected by this trend line. So Bitcoin still has to be doing some big of a job right now in order to continue the trend up here. Yes, we have been showing the first signs of strength, and we have as well showing some weakness with this big wick on the top side. But mainly this is because, of course, the option launch here, the futures ETF launch here. So what is going to be important for this 1-hourly candle for Bitcoin is, of course, a 1-hourly close above this level. So let me as well quickly talk about Ethereum, because while we are talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum is as well doing a decent job here. Ethereum is, of course, let me quickly look at it. We will be going back into Bitcoin in a moment, guys, but for sure, Ethereum is an asset that you do not want to be missing out of as well. And Ethereum can be providing us, of course, some massive trading opportunities as well. While we are looking at Bitcoin, we could be, of course, maybe potentially take a look at Ethereum. So what are we seeing right now with Ethereum? Of course, I've been already talking about it. We were looking at some kind of a bull flag scenario. So a bull flag scenario playing out here on the Ethereum price section. What I will be expecting here is a continuation towards the upside. Like you can see over here, we are measuring the bull flag, the lag from the bull flag. And of course, if you're going to be measuring it from the low to the high, you could be looking for your price target. Price target from the bottom to high is going to be in 15% trade. Price target from the point of trading right now here is going to still be an 11% trade. But still, I'm going to say it's not going to be an easy job breaking through this level. And the reason why I'm saying so is if you're going to zoom out towards the daily time frame, you know that we are right now trading against a very critical zone of resistance for Ethereum. So you can see the red box provided massive amounts of resistance along the way in the all-time high, of course, first of all, because this red box is basically the all-time high for Ethereum, and as well, it provided a massive rejection over there. And of course, if we're going to put up a trend line, you can see we still have not been able to break through this downward sloping resistance line that we have got generated from the all-time high. So that is going to be, of course, relatively important to break through it. And of course, if we're not going to be able to close the daily candle above this level, it's going to be a little bit more bearish in the immediate short term. But what I will be for sure say to you guys out there, all the Ethereum holders out there, I'm a massive Ethereum holder as well myself, and let me in the meantime take a quick sip of my coffee, because I literally only slept for 2 hours last night, so excuse me if I'm a little bit tired, but that's because I have, yeah, of course I missed my flight here. If you don't know already, I'm supposed to be in the Netherlands right now, but unfortunately I missed my flight, and that's the reason why I, yeah, just was not able to sleep, because I was trying to fix all these stuff here. It's pretty annoying, of course, but I mean, it's good. I'm just another day here in Dubai. But yeah, tomorrow I will be back at my my own place once again, and then I can be streaming more often with you guys. And of course, I will be not having this bad quality. I will have way better quality, because as well, I ordered a lot of new stuff here to make my streams even better. So yeah, looking forward towards the streams that we're going to do in the future. But what's going to be important for Ethereum is of course this breakthrough, because yeah, we can talk about other stuff the whole day here, but we come here for the charge, right? So what is going to be important, and what I'm going to be aiming for, is that if Ethereum is going to be able to break through this this level of resistance, let me remove some drawings, right? And let me I will be placing these drawings back in a second. So you can see Ethereum has to be breaking through this trend line right now. So if Ethereum is going to be able to break this trend right now on the daily candles, and if Ethereum is going to close the daily candle above this level, I will be longing Ethereum like crazy. I will be longing Ethereum like crazy, like you probably have never seen before. So, guys, I see a lot of people talk about Cardano. We'll be going into Cardano in a second. Just give me a moment. I will be going over Cardano. I have some very important things to discuss about Cardano, by the way. But for me, what's going to be important on Ethereum is a breakthrough of this level to see in continuation. And of course, as soon as we're going to do so, I will be opening some massive long positions here on BYBIT, because guys, yes, BYBIT is right now running the biggest deposit bonus ever in history, the $3,500 deposit bonus, and it's like an the more you deposit, the more the bonus you get here. So it's a pretty good bonus. If you want to be signing up with BYBIT, make sure to do so in the highest link description. And of course, guys, I will be taking some more trades on altcoins as well in the coming days, especially coins like, yeah, Ethereum. I will be looking forward towards the trade as well. I would like to trade some more Cardano and XRP, because yes, I have been looking at some very solid setups right now for these coins. So what are we seeing with the Cardano price action? So Cardano, let me take a quick look at the 4-hourly candles, because guys, I have been talking about Cardano several times here. I've been talking about this level, and you can see right now we are retesting it as well. Once again, what is going to be important is not a 4-hourly close below this level. So Cardano has to be holding on towards the level. I do think the chances are relatively high that we're going to hold on towards the level, and I personally think that we could be, of course, let me see. No, I'm not in the toilet. This is just my background, bro. This I don't know. I mean, this is not my design, you know. I'm just here in the hotel. I'm just living it, you know. So this is not my house, of course, because I don't really like it, to be honest. But what is going to be important for Cardano is going to be, of course, this this level getting hold, and I do think the chances is relatively high that we're going to hold it. So as well, you could be maybe approaching like a minor swing long position here. As well, you can see the significance on this chart is insane, guys. So you can see rejection, 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 rejection. So as well, support, support, support. So we're seeing, of course, quite a lot of significance getting added on this chart. And I will be, of course, just continue these trend lines just a little bit further, like this. And of course, what you can see here is that as soon as this trend line is going to reach an apex, we're going to see massive volatility for Cardano. And I can tell you already, Cardano is making itself ready. Cardano is making itself ready for a massive move here in the market. I mean, Cardano is one of these coins that is going to perform absolutely mind-blowing, in my opinion. This is just consolidation that you love to see. This is consolidation that you love to see, because this is really the preparations for another parabolic move. So for everyone who's like buying Cardano on $3, big message to you, buy Cardano right now. Of course, no financial advice, just always do your own research. But I am buying Cardano right now here. I am buying Cardano right now, and massively. And that's the reason, guys, this is just, once again, these consolidation periods, these periods that people are saying that Cardano is doing nothing, these periods that people are saying that Cardano is a stable coin, periods that people are saying I'm selling off my Cardano because it's doing nothing, I will be getting only more greedy. So I will be opening. I can tell you already, I will be opening my Cardano position anytime soon here. And of course, guys, as soon as I'm going to open my long position on Cardano, because I'm going to do, let's say, a 5x long leverage on Cardano. I'm going to do a minor leverage, but I'm going to keep it open for a long time here, because I'm planning to, of course, swing trade Cardano as well towards the upside. So looking forward towards that. If you want to be joining me, of course, make sure to hit the subscribe button on the channel. Of course, follow me as well on Twitter. Second highest link here in the description. And of course, guys, I still will be talking about the Telegram group. Of course, I will be inviting more and more of you guys out there. And right now, I just put some people on it that are going to invite you, because it's a lot of work, because we got more than 1,000 applications already for the group. And I see a lot of, if you want to be joining my private trading group, make sure to go, of course, in the link description. You can join us over there. But guys, what's going to be important is that you follow the steps here, because a lot of people are filling in wrong information, and then you will be, of course, not going to be able to join our group here. So make sure to fill in the right information if you want to be joining my trading group here on Telegram. And of course, we are going to share all the trading signals that Rover is going to give to you guys. And of course, it's going to be these, I will be probably only do 1 or 2 trading signals a week, but it's, I mean, more than that, you don't have to trade here, right? So we're going to only take low risk trades here with high reward, because I feel responsible, and I will be showing you guys what low risk trading is going to be here. And for Cardano, this breakout on Cardano is going to be for sure one that I'm going to take with you guys. So if you want to be joining me, make sure to hit that subscribe and right now on the channel, of course, smash it up. And as well, guys, let me see how much more likes we got on the stream right now. I see we got 112 likes when we're watching with 800. So guys, make sure to quickly smash up that like button, guys. Let's go for it, and let's smash it up to at least 300 likes, guys. Will be truly amazing if you're going to do so right now here. Let me see. Exactly. Lambo soon, for sure. She-boy Lambo soon. I mean, I don't really care about Lambo. I mean, I like a Lambo, but I mean, I don't really care at this age. I mean, Lambo, I'm going to buy one in 2 years, so not right now. This Bitcoin attempt will succeed? That's a very good question by you, my man. So what we're right now seeing on Bitcoin is going to be very interesting. I don't see this a breakout yet here. So of course we were looking at the ascending triangle just a moment ago, but I will be, of course, I can adjust my thoughts very quickly, because you have to just adapt to the market on how it's developing. And it was not a clear breakout. And since it was not a clear breakout, we were seeing a higher high getting formed here, but we could be drawing this perfect trend line like you can see over here. And even I can connect this high over here as well, like you can see. So this is, of course, in my opinion, a perfect yeah, you could be approaching like a rising wedge, of course, but this is, of course, a perfect wedge that we're right now seeing here, and this wedge will be breaking out. Of course, what's going to be important is going to be a break towards the upside, of course, but it will be just depending on where the market is heading towards. We don't know yet. We just have to wait and give Bitcoin some time here. Like you can see, it looks to be that we still have some time in this pattern, maybe another 5 hours. But one thing is for sure right now, guys, we can say one thing right now for sure, and that is that major volatility is going to be imminent. Is it going to be the upside, or is it going to be towards the downside? We don't know yet. I do think that the most likely scenario for Bitcoin is that we are going to see first a push up towards the upside, then a correction. So we first squeeze out the shorts, then we squeeze out the longs. I think that is the most likely scenario that we could be seeing in the market right now. And the reason why here is because it would be the perfect scenario for all the market makers. So Jason Clark, member for 3 months, absolutely crazy, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, of course. You know what you did to my friend, I still can't thank you enough. Also caught Tezos at 645 for a nice long. I mean, Jason Clark, absolutely amazing legend as well. Crypto Future is here in the chat. You missed your plane. Yeah, I know I missed my plane, so that's pretty unfortunate. I missed my plane, but still, we're here in Dubai, we're rocking. So thank you so much for your, of course, your 3-month membership, Jason Clark. You're a true legend as well here. And thank you for being here once again live in the stream, guys. So, yeah, we will be keeping our eyes on Bitcoin, but at the same time, we're going to look at some other coins, right? So, we as well, earlier today, discussed some XRP on the channel. And I want to be going over some more XRP charts because, guys, yes, what you can see over here, important XRP chart. We could be looking for, of course, maybe a potential level here. You can see a sloping support line getting formed, supporting us very well, topside resistance, providing resistance. This is going to be, of course, closing in, and it's going to be forming an apex, and it's going to be forming a breakout. So I personally think we could be seeing a continuation towards the upside because it formed a move towards the upside, then consolidating, and it could be just a continuation towards the upside. That's my personal opinion. If I'm looking to XRP, I'm just the most exciting chart that I'm seeing right now on XRP is, of course, a daily chart, in my opinion. Daily chart is looking extremely good. Daily chart is looking extremely good on XRP, and the reason why I'm saying so is this, right? Okay, so listen up. I've been talking about XRP for so many times already on my channel, and if I go to the weekly, I'm even getting more bullish. So make sure to be prepared for that one. I'm bullish on XRP. I'm extremely bullish on XRP, and let me quickly explain to you guys why I'm bullish on XRP. So first of all, we did call this perfect touch over here. Look at this touch, guys. This was the perfect touch, and I have been calling this green line several times on my channel before, of course, while we were training over here. But yeah, you can see down slope resist line, this level over here, top side over here, and of course it provided us resistance along the way over here as well. Then we broke above it, right at this level, providing support instead of resistance. So this level still holding us up very strong for XRP, and like you can see, XRP is once again consolidating around this range here. So what could we be expecting right now if we're looking to XRP? I personally think let's approach it like this here. Let's go to the weekly time frame, and let's give you guys a little bit of a wider view about what XRP is doing right now. So what I personally think XRP is doing, it's forming a massive continuation pattern. So XRP is about to do some crazy stuff no one is expecting from XRP to do so. So like you can see here in 2017, we did the exact same. We formed this consolidation pattern here before we went absolutely parabolic here on XRP. And XRP is one of these coins that I'm just so freaking bullish on, and I just can't stress enough about it. And guys, of course, always do your own research on these things here, but XRP is looking particularly strong right now, and I can't wait to see where it is going to go towards in the coming weeks here. So what will be for me very important to look at if I'm going to talk about XRP is going to be the top side of this weekly resistance band, right? So you can see we're forming a massive consolidation pattern. This could be taking for sure another, let's say, in half a year, maybe in not half a year, but another 90 days approximately. And as soon as we're going to be, let's say, see a breakout of this this symmetrical triangle, we could be seeing, of course, some massive volatility getting generated on the market. So what I want to be seeing here is top side of resistance getting broken. You can see we already got 3 rejections, but if the weekly time frame for XRP is going to be breaking out, I expect similar price action like we did over here. I expect, just like you saw over here, we saw, of course, this approximately let me see how much percentage pump it was. Here we saw an approximately 1200% pump here. I mean, we could be seeing similar market structure, at least towards the previous all-time high, and at least seeing 300% move towards the upside as soon as we're breaking this top side of resistance. So expect structures like this here, and absolutely parabolic market structure for XRP. It could be literally do the same thing like it was doing over here. So make sure that you're going to keep your eyes wide open on XRP right now. I'm pretty excited about it. So I see a lot of requests for DOT coming in into the chat here. So, guys, I'm doing some quickly checkups here on a lot of altcoins. So, make sure to drop them and let me dive right away into towards the DOT price action. So, guys, tomorrow, like I told you before, I am back home and I will be at my own setup. So, we could be, of course, look for some very nice streams once again. So, if you're looking forward towards the new streams that we're going to do on the channel, make sure to right now, hit that subscribe button on the channel and ring the bell notification, because yes, guys, we're going to be back even stronger. The quality will become better because yes, there are some very big things coming right now for the channel. So looking forward towards. So remember, once we were talking about DOT over here, what have I been saying for DOT? I mean, right now, of course, it once again shows us it was a very strong accumulation zone. It's just a matter of 18 days. We saw this massive pump for DOT. So I've been saying it in every single stream here that I was accumulating DOT on the green box, because the green box is just an extremely strong level of previous resistance that flipped into support, of course, over here while we were breaking through it. So very easy analysis. It's not rocket science. Once again, going to say it, it's not rocket science, but still it's very important to know. Then as well, once again, not really enabling my rocket science yet here, but guys, you can see over here previous major resistance target, support target, resistance target, resistance. What are we seeing right now? This level is getting retested. Is this a good accumulation time for Polkadot if you were not able to buy it over here? Yes, this is my next accumulation target, because previous resistance is once again flipping into support, and Polkadot is just getting started. I do think that Polkadot could be once again go for a massive rally towards the upside, and I think that Polkadot could be trading around $100 in the coming, let's say, 40-50 days, maybe even faster. So I'm having very bullish predictions for Polkadot right now. I think it will be absolutely leading the way, and I do think that Polkadot is going to be seeing absolutely exponential price growth here in the coming weeks here. I'm getting very excited about it, especially as well. We're going to go in towards the 4-hourly candles, and let me do some analysis over here on the 4-hourly candles. So you can see it's consolidating ever so slightly right now on the 4-hourly candles. If you're enabling some momentum indicators, you can see it's cooling off with the momentum right now. If I'm looking towards the 1-hourly candles, it could be, of course, forming in a pattern that looks like to be in a descending triangle, or maybe in a symmetrical triangle, like you can see upper sloping support line getting generated. We could be more, I will be more approached like a descending triangle. So you can see like this support box on the lower side, and you can see clearly that we are forming lower highs and of course same bottoms, and of course this pattern is not necessarily a bullish pattern, it's a more bearish bias pattern, that's true. So yeah, we have to be looking at it, and we have to be reevaluating if we're going to be breaking towards the upside. I will be not necessarily open a trade on this 1-hourly chart on Polkadot. What I should be basing my trades off is like, I want to be swing trading. I don't want to be scalping Polkadot. No, that's not my strategy with Polkadot. I want to be swinging it. So where is a good time to open swing trade positions? I will be looking for, of course, these lower sides over here. This is definitely a very strong time to accumulate. So as well, what you can see here is that we're currently creating a bullish divergence on the market. Of course, we have to fall a little bit further, and we're going to create some bullish divergence on the market. So look, looks pretty good here right now, to be very honest. Especially if we're going to look at the Polkadot compared to Bitcoin valuation, you can see Polkadot compared to Bitcoin every single time once it hits these levels, it's bouncing off very strong, and you can see as well every single time it reaches these highs, it is getting a correction. So what you can see and what you learn from it. So if you want to be trading Polkadot against Bitcoin, wait for this retrace on the lower side. So as soon as Polkadot trading on the lower sides here on the green box, it's good buy against Bitcoin. So always look at the buy against Bitcoin. Is it going to be strong? Is it going to be not so strong against Bitcoin? And right now, of course, it's in the middle side, so it's definitely neutral territory. When you're buying, you're not buying with a high risk, but you're as well not buying with low risk. It's just neutral how it is looking. But of course, to buy Polkadot with the least amount of risk, you want to be buying it at the green box here against Bitcoin. So yeah, it looks particularly good here. I do think the lower side is going to hold on here. Look at this, how many touches it gave us, and still pushed us up towards the upside. So I expect similar market structure once again here. Polkadot lose a little bit of valuation against Bitcoin, pushes up once again. So expect similar market structure, and as soon as Polkadot compared to Bitcoin is going to reach these lows, we could be potentially looking once again for a new long position. So guys, I'm so sorry, but Bitcoin is breaking down, guys. Bitcoin is breaking down. Everyone is putting it in chat right now. This is, of course, extremely important to look at right now. Bitcoin is breaking down, and this is, of course, crucial to look at. What are we having right now? And I see Beam Pete is already enjoying the Crypto.com logo here in the chat. That's pretty cool. So, Bitcoin, it's breaking down. This is, of course, important to look at. And guys, I can tell you already, we're going to witness the 1 hourly candle close all together here, and this is going to be extremely important. Where is Bitcoin going to close its 1 hourly candle? Is Bitcoin going to be able to still hold on towards the support line and create a massive wick on the lower side? Or is Bitcoin just getting a rejection from the top side and breaking down of this rising wedge and going towards a target of the green box? And guys, I can tell you already, as soon as Bitcoin is going to go back towards this green box, I will be adding more to my Bitcoin leverage long position, because yes, I took 50% profits out of my trade while we were trading on 62.9k here, like I told you guys on my videos I uploaded by then. So as soon as Bitcoin retraces back towards this level around the green box, a lot of people are saying, no, Rover, wait for 50k, wait for 52k, but everyone wants to be longing Bitcoin on 52,000 US dollars. Everyone is saying 54 as well. I will be longing Bitcoin already on the 59. And then, of course, people are going to say we're going to create some kind of an head and shoulders pattern, but we're not going to do so. We are going to just continue the trend towards the upside. And I do think that the market is looking good. And the question is, guys, I mean, look at the market structure, okay? I will be going back into the minute short term in a second, but like look at the market structure from Bitcoin. On the last time that it broke its all-time high, look at the market structure. I like to look at market structure, like you guys probably already know here. I like to look at market structure. So what happened with Bitcoin once it was trying to break this 20k barrier? Of course, the previous all-time high for Bitcoin. So you can see what Bitcoin did over here is that Bitcoin struggled. Bitcoin struggled just about, was not reaching it. Like you can see over here, was just about not reaching it. Or did it reach it? It was reaching it. No, it was not. It was just about not reaching its all-time high. And what it did afterwards is, of course, correct, shake out these people. Oh no, we're going back to 9k. And that's exactly what we're going to get as well on our rally towards the upside. Then we, of course, tried another time. We got rejected. And then we again went for the rally. And then we went exponential. So what I expect for Bitcoin right now here is that Bitcoin can be creating a lot of sideways consolidation, that Bitcoin can be creating shakeouts, moves up, shakeouts, and see a lot of consolidation before it's really breaking towards the upside. I do think it will be taking us a little bit more time than a lot of people think right now before we're going to crush through the all-time high. So just like we saw here in the beginning of December 2020, while we were breaking through the previous all-time high, just give the market some time. And as soon as we're breaking all-time highs, we're going to see such kind of market structure. So what we are right now doing, and what we were doing here as well here, is clearing sell orders. We were clearing sell orders. We were clearing the people that were, of course, buying towards the market at that point. Selling at the market at the point that, of course, we're not able to sell afterwards. So if we're going to see, let's say, a long sideways consolidation period around the 60k is good, because it means that there's accumulation on the 60k and distribution. So after seeing enough accumulation and distribution, we're going to be seeing this exponential rise with maybe 11 or 10 days in a row in green candles, because there are no sellers anymore. So it's going to be good. It's going to be very important for Bitcoin to maybe see this structure that it is just going to be seeing a lot of sideways action here on the daily, on the 4 hour and on the daily. Just see some structure like this here. So just see sideways action and then go exponential and then create this massive rally towards the upside. That will be, of course, very good market structure in my opinion, because we just want to be shaking out as much sellers as we can while the prices are low, right? Because if you are, let's say, a bear in the market and you're selling off right now, the chance is relatively high that you're going to be buying back higher. So I am not looking to sell my Bitcoin right now. I've not sold any Bitcoin yet here. I have not sold any Bitcoin yet because I'm comfortable. I'm thinking about the future. I'm a long-term holder. I don't care about the short-term gains as well. I traded. I made more than, let's say I made this week, I made 150K while just trading Bitcoin. And all these Bitcoins I'm not selling. I'm stacking up. I don't want to be selling my Bitcoin for 61K. No, I will be just holding because I don't care. I can sell my Bitcoin right now to dollars, but dollars are worthless in the end of the day. Dollars are worthless. So make up your mind. Are you going to be holding an asset that is just getting printed like crazy? I am here to change the world. I am here to adopt Bitcoin. I am not here to make US dollars from off my Bitcoin. No, I'm here to make more Bitcoin. That is at least my strategy as well. If the market is down, I will be, of course, buying as well more Bitcoin with, of course, some potential profits I'm going to take along the way up here. But right now, it's for me not the time yet to take profits. I will be taking profits, to make it clear. I'm not saying that I'm never going to take profits because I will be announcing all my profit staking that I will be doing as well here in the market. But it is not the time yet here. It's not the time yet here. We're just so ready. Spot ETFs are coming, guys. That's going to be crazy. Spot ETFs are going to come, and it will be letting the big money in. It will be letting the FOMO in, and this will be resulting to an even more mature market, and it will be resulting in an even more parabolic market. So make sure that you're prepared. I am not looking to sell my Bitcoin right now. Yes, Bitcoin can be decreasing, but I will be benefit from it with opening new leverage long positions here. So what we can as well see on the Bitcoin 1 hour chart right now is that it is creating once again this massive wick on the lower side. Guys, let me know in the chat right now, because the chat is of course extremely active right now. Guys, let me know in the chat. Are we going to be holding on this upper sloping support line? Are we going to hold it, or are we going to be breaking it right now? Let me know in the chat. I'm very curious what you guys currently think of it. And as well, while you're down there, don't forget to smash up the like button, guys. I see we're right now only 40 likes away before smashing up to 300 likes. It will be truly amazing if we could be smashing up to 300 likes while we are witnessing, of course, this important 1 hour candle, guys. So, Elmo, rip my long. I mean, be careful with long the market right now. I've said it already several times. I'm not long in the market right now. And by the way, the funding rates are dropping off ever so slightly. So it means that some longs are getting liquidated out of the market. It's good. It's good. First, we got like this minus short squeeze. Then we get the long squeeze. It's good. It's good. Of course, it's a very relatively low time frame. So what I want to be seeing essentially is, let's say, a big wick toward a big move towards the upside. Big wick getting generated. Squeeze out all the shorts. Then squeeze out the longs. Then rally further up. You know. So people are saying holding it. Bear trap. Could be for sure bear trap. For sure possible holding it. I think we're going to spike a lot. I think we will spike a lot right now. I mean, it's for sure possible. We could be having this bear trap, this minor fake out towards the downside, just like we saw there before this massive rally up, right? So we are trying to shake out all the weekends. And like you can see, Bitcoin is getting bought up right now, guys. It's exciting to see, of course. Matic holding strong. We are going to go over Matic in a second, my man. It looks interesting, of course. So Bitcoin holding up the line here. In the end, it doesn't really matter where the wick goes. It does only matter where the candle close, right? So it's going to be important. Going to be very important. Alts are going to get destroyed. Let's see what alts are going to do here. Let me have a quick look at the Bitcoin dominance, guys. Bitcoin dominance, of course, important chart to discuss. I'm seeing some very interesting things in Bitcoin dominance chart right now here. So while you maybe think alts are getting destroyed, I do think it's not a bad time to accumulate alts right now. I think this is the time to start accumulating alts. And look at this trend line. First of all, this previous support line. So as you can see, let me put it to the 3 days so you guys can see it a little bit better, right? So the reason, guys, I've tweeted a lot about it. So if you're not following me already on Twitter, make sure to do so, because we're tweeting a lot of valuable stuff there. But I've said to you guys that I'm accumulating altcoins, and I'm buying so many altcoins right now. It's crazy. And people call me stupid or whatsoever that, oh, why are you buying right now altcoins? You have to buy Bitcoin. No. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin is not bad buy, but 70% of my portfolio is for sure Bitcoin, right? I'm only diversifying a little bit more into altcoins because Bitcoin is pumping. I want to be taking my positions in altcoins as well. If I look towards the Bitcoin dominance chart, guys, I see a massive trend line. I see a massive trend line. You can see here, support, support, support here first at the first moment. Then we fell to hold on towards the level. We create this low on the low that we as well created in 2017. We got another rejection. We created another low, and right now we're seeing another touch of this level. So is this going to be the point that we are going to break the downtrend and continue to rally up? I will be looking to take bigger positions into Bitcoin for sure. But right now, it's definitely for me worth the risk to accumulate some altcoins. It's for me worth the risk. We could be for sure see this continuation towards the upside. But what I will be assuming is for now on, because we only got one rejection yet for now on, that we're going to get at least another one. And that we could be creating some kind of a descending triangle right here. And then we're going to create such kind of a structure, right? We're going to create such kind of a structure and then see another breakdown. Because I do think there are way more gains for altcoins. And then, of course, in June, then we could be maybe starting to rise once again. And maybe the time frame is right here, not exactly perfect. But I do think that we're going to see such kind of a structure. I do think that there are way more gains for altcoins yet to come here. And this will be as well my strategy. I will be accumulating altcoins right now here. I will be taking in massive positions because I am here to make gains in this space. And that is the reason why I'm taking this position. So looking not all too bad here. So in the meantime, Bitcoin, of course, doing a pretty good job here. As well, coins like Ethereum. Let me go over the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart, guys. I've got some very interesting things what I want to be discussing with you guys out there right now, you know. So many things going on in the market, so many things to discuss as well. And let's look a little bit at this chart. So what are we seeing right now here? If we're zooming up massively right now, we're just going to go to the bigger time frame. What are we seeing with the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair? What I see at least is an extreme. Let me make this as well, this dot line, you know. I just like these dot lines. So you can see over here, what are we having for the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin dominance? We were seeing this massive ascending broadening wedge getting created here. Ascending broadening wedge getting created towards the upside. We broke out towards the upside of this ascending broadening wedge. Then we moved up. Then we are right now seeing this perfect retest. So is Ethereum a bad buy right now? In terms of risk to reward as well, if we're looking towards previous levels that provided massive support on the Ethereum price action. And once again, let me go back towards the 3-day, guys. And I'm quickly addressing some things here. I quickly want to be saying, guys, well, because I always get the question, is it the time to be buying altcoins or not? And I will be right away briefly answer this question to you guys out there. And let me make this green here because this is in the support box. So what you can see here, what have we been learning from the past, guys? I like to use the past as a very important metrics to say and to determine on what we could be doing right now, right? So you can see over here, in the past, we found massive rejections, massive rejection, massive support, massive rejection. And what are we seeing right now? What is the exact time right now doing, the real time for on Ethereum compared to Bitcoin? Massive support. We're trading on support. Is it worth the risk right now to buy Ethereum against Bitcoin? Yes. Is this worth? Because we are looking to the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair, and at the same time we're looking to the Bitcoin dominance. It is worth it. So Marcos is saying, would you recommend the altcoin BYBIT? I mean, BYBIT is good. I do think that there are better coins with better potential rewards, because I think these 2017 projects are not everyone. So a lot of 2017 projects are going to probably do very well, but I do think that there are better coins with more potential gains. So do some good research. And of course, later on my Twitter page, I will be revealing some altcoins I'm going to be buying once again. Because I'm loading up on altcoins right now. I'm not lying. I'm just not just saying this for the content. I'm definitely loading up, guys. And I say this because I don't want to fool you guys. No, I care about the community, right? So I say real things I'm doing myself as well. And it's definitely not a bad buy. So quickly, a thing that I want to be saying to the community, I think that altcoins are a very strong buy right now. You can see it in the Bitcoin dominance. You can see it on the Ethereum dominance, because Ethereum is important to look at, because Ethereum is going to lead these altcoins right now in the market. So it's going to be important, and I do think that we should be starting to get at least a little bit more bullish on altcoins, even though the market of altcoins is still necessarily significantly down. It is the time to start to become a little bit more greedy, because guys, we know once there is fear, we want to be greedy. And right now there's a lot of fear in the altcoin market. A lot of people are saying altcoins are going to be bleeding, etc. But I don't think so. I will be benefiting from this move towards the downside on the altcoins. So let me see. What is the chat saying right now? So guys, let me know what you are doing. Are you buying altcoins right now, or are you only focusing on Bitcoin? I don't think if you're only focusing on Bitcoin that you're doing a bad job. Not at all, because I used to do it as well for almost a very long period of time. But right now I took a very big position into altcoins, because I do think it's a very good time to make some massive profits, because I want to just 10x my portfolio, on the next rally here in the coming 2 months. I want to at least 4x my portfolio. So how am I going to do it? I'm going to be buying into a bunch of altcoins. It's just going to be a very strong strategy. So as well, guys, if you do like the content, make sure to smash up the like button. It will be absolutely appreciated if you're going to do so. As well, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Of course, it's completely for free. If you want to be doing so, it will be, of course, absolutely exciting. And of course, you will be very much reward me with, of course, hitting that subscribe button on the channel right now here. I see that we're very close towards reaching the 63.9k. So if we can reach the 63.9k today, it will be truly cool here. So that member for life donating to the channel, you're saying, what do you think about Ventum? So let me go into the Ventum chart here, of course. And let me see what we can look at right now. So Ventum, what are we having and what is it telling us? So we know Ventum, of course, rallied even further and further. And let me go to the daily. So I feel a little bit terrible about Phantom, you know, because I sold all my Phantom already, and I sold it, of course, not for necessarily extremely high price. I sold a lot of my Phantom around to $1.80. I sold as well on the ready towards the upside the rest of my Phantom around to $2. So I am not a holder of Phantom anymore. The reason why here is because I do think that we are right now, even though I'm not saying the ready is going to stop right now here on Phantom. I'm a huge bull on altcoins, but still, I like to put my money into projects where I do think I can be making the most amount of gains for it at that point. So right now, Phantom is forming this higher high structure. So the market is forming higher highs, and while doing so, the RSI is forming lower highs. So RSI is losing its momentum. The momentum on Bitcoin is getting lost right now. Phantom is getting lost right now. Well, the price action is running up as well. If we're going to flip onto, let's say, the MACD, maybe some money flow index to, of course, even look at more indicators, guys. And guys, by the way, do you guys want a free indicator from me? And I will be, of course, making an indicator with several indicators that I like to use here to determine the momentum on Bitcoin. I will be combining these indicators in one indicators. And guys, do you really want to be seeing that I'm going to do that? Because then I'm going to be putting some work into towards it, because I'm going to hire some people that are going to be making that for me. So if you think that's interesting, and of course I'm not going to charge you guys, I'm not going to ask any money, because I'm just as well for my Telegram group. I'm not going to ask money for a trading group because it doesn't make any sense. Why should I ask money for a trading group? I don't need the money for a trading group because I trade myself, right? So I just want to give back some things back to the community. So if you want to see this as well, where I'm going to be making my own indicator where we could be maybe profitable trade with, make sure to let me know, and smash up the like button if you know, if you would like. And then some people are saying your stream is laggy a little bit. Guys, I know I'm right now on my internet connection of the hotel. Tomorrow I will be back at home, and then I could be doing, of course, my professional live streams once again. So guys, just stick with it. I'm sorry that the connection is not so good right now. Excuse me so much. I see it as well popping up in my screen here. Yes, and the crypto rover indicator, of course, man. So what we can see as well in Phantom here, to be honest, is that almost every single momentum indicator is losing momentum. So the moving averages on the MACD losing momentum, money flow index losing momentum, price action still increasing. So for me, what I will be saying right now about Phantom is it's too big of a risk. It's too big of a risk to hold my Phantom. So I see my stream is very laggy right now. So excuse me so much for this. I see the connection is, of course, terrible. I'm so sorry. I can't do anything about it. I always try to to have the best connection, but of course in a hotel you don't always have necessarily the same. And I see right now I have 0 kbs. So why H-bar? Let me talk about H-bar in a second. Let me talk about H-bar for a moment, because H-bar, guys, a lot of people are already asking me why H-bar. I'm so bullish on H-bar. I'm so bullish on H-bar. So, guys, the stream is up and running once again. So, excuse me for my lag spike. I feel so terrible about it. Excuse me for my bad connection. But let me talk a little bit about H-bar and, of course, Bitcoin. We're going to keep our eyes out on it. So, what are we seeing right now here? Are you in Dubai? Yes, I'm still in Dubai. That's why the connection is so bad here. So, first of all, I want to be talking, of course, about fundamentals, but I as well want to be going over the charts here, because I mean, the fundamental of H-bar, I like it. I like the fundamentals a lot, and they're going to be bringing out some updates that are going to be making it one of the best coins out of there. And it's going to be a top 20 coin. I can tell you already, the update that H-bar is going to be bringing out is going to be making it a top 10, 20 coin. So I am so freaking excited about H-bar right now. And let me go towards the 4-hourly candles, because H-bar is looking so good right now. First of all, it's looking good on the 4-hourly candles. Second of all, I know in let's say 2 months from here on, we're going to get the update released here, and we'll be, of course, make a special video about it anytime soon, guys. We'll be making a special video about my best altcoin gem, and my best altcoin gem is going to be H-bar. No promotion or whatsoever. It's just my personal preference. I just like H-bar, and I do think it's going to be giving me very good returns in the future. So that is the reason why I'm very excited about H-bar, and I will be for sure tweet a lot about it, because I just feel excited about H-bar right now. So I'm so sorry that the connection is so bad right now on the stream, and just in the beginning of the stream was still pretty good here, but I don't know why. So let me just talk further on, and hopefully it's going to be still good here on the stream. So I'm sorry for my bad connection here, but yeah, what we're basically seeing about H-bar is that it is forming right now. It is a beautiful continuation consolidation pattern. You can see over here, we're forming these lower highs. While we are forming these lower highs, we're forming these higher low structures. Well, so we're basically consolidating. We're consolidating on this chart, and H-bar is going to be one of these coins that are going to be just go like a 10x coin. It's a 10x coin. It's easy 10x. So if we're going to be breaking out of this symmetrical triangle, we're already going to see a move of 30% towards the upside. I don't think that we're going to see a move towards the downside. Of course, you should be always play these charts if we're going to see the breakout. So don't front run the charts. Always give the charts a time and just listen to what the charts tell you. Don't front run the charts. That's not smart, of course. So just wait for a clear signal if we're going to be breaking out, if you want to be trading it. What you can see, we're right now still down in approximately 35% from our all-time high, and I do think that we could be reaching it anytime soon here. It's looking like a perfect setup. I will be, of course, as well leverage long H bar. I will be well, I'm holding already. H bar is making big steps in my portfolio. And guys, I'm not going to talk about it yet here because I want to be saving it for my special video that's going to come out probably coming week here. This week I will be dropping out the special video about H-bar, why I'm very bullish about the charts, and second of all, why I'm so bullish about the fundamental worth of the H-bar right now here. So if you want to be seeing that, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now on the channel. And guys, of course, as soon as I'm home, I don't have this bad internet connection. Excuse me so much for this bad connection. So what are we seeing with Bitcoin, guys? What are we seeing with Bitcoin, and what is currently happening? Because it looks to be that Bitcoin is going to be most likely holding on towards this supportive line here on the lower side. So this is, of course, looking extremely good here, and hopefully we could be closing this 1 hourly candle still within this rising wedge pattern, basically. So if we're going to be able to close this 1 hourly candle in this wedge, it's going to be, of course, very strong for the market, and this is going to be, of course, having a very positive result in, of course, for the coming days of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is going to be closing its 1 hourly candle with a big wick on the lower side, I do think the coming hours on Bitcoin are going to be relatively bullish, and as well, it's going to be potentially this fake out that we have been waiting for, and we could be really seeing this significant lag towards the upside where we're going to squeeze out the shorts before, of course, squeezing out the longs, in my opinion. So let's see how this is going to be going here. I do think there's going to be a lot of these squeezes in the market because market makers are really benefiting right now from the high open interest, and because the open interest is so high, there are going to be a lot of market maker moves here. So there are going to be a lot of volume shots towards the upside downside because they want to get you liquidated, of course. So make sure to keep your eyes on it. It's going to be important to keep your strategy straight right now. And of course, if we're looking to Bitcoin right now, it looks to be that we're still going to hold on towards the support line. Going to be very important, of course, that Bitcoin is going to do so. Of course, as soon as we're still going to close this 1 hourly candle below this level, I will be aiming for, of course, a lower target still for the coming hours remaining, of course. So when I'm saying algo or H-bar, I think I definitely will be say H-bar right now, but I mean, I don't choose because I'm a big holding Algorand as well right now. So no, I don't choose. How much percentage of your Bitcoin are you transferring to altcoins? I right now want to have a 60-40 ratio. I right now still have 70-30 ratio, but I want to be going to a 60-40, and I will be mainly, of course, not necessarily buying more Ethereum, even though I do think Ethereum is going to be a good buy. I'm going to look at really these coins like H-bar, like Algorand as well, and of course I'm going to be providing a lot of information in the coming days here on my channel, and of course I'm going to be providing a lot of information here on my Twitter page. So make sure that you're going to keep your eyes wide open for those things here. And in the meantime, guys, you can see Bitcoin re-entered this beautiful channel. You can see that we just re-entered it, and that we're right now looking that we are going to be continuing our momentum right now for Bitcoin. And let me see if everything is still working with the stream, because I'm putting up my second screen right here if the connection is still good, and it should be very worse right now. Yeah, it's pretty worse right now. So excuse me for the bad connection still, guys. Hate to say it the whole time, but it's just very bad, and I know it, and it's for me very hard to do anything about it. But yeah, guys, because the connection is so bad here, I will be wrapping up the stream here. It's just too terrible for me to stream about it. Tomorrow, guys, tomorrow, I'm taking my plane back to the Netherlands. I'm taking my plane back. I will be with extra camera. So if you're looking forward towards it and more visual effects, if you're looking forward towards it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to upgrade your quality for sure. And hopefully I can see you back on the next video tomorrow here on the channel. So guys, thank you so much for watching once again towards the amazing stream here on the channel. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.